Ladies and gentlemen, now 8 months ago we did the last whale account tour, and in that video I revealed that I'd spent over $50,000 on this Clown Fiesta of a mobile video game. But that was 8 months ago, and it's been a very, very busy year. We've done so many Cavalier Crystal openings, man, gone way too ham on recent sagas, and you know, sometimes it's paid off a little bit, but a lot of the time, man, we've left empty-handed with nothing of substantial value. And all of this stuff, man, it really does add up. We got the 4th of July Cyber Weekend going for Platinum Pool, and all sorts of offers in between. So now it's up from 50,000 to 65,000, so 15k, an additional 8 months. It's average about what is it, $2,000 that we spend US dollars every single month on this game, and it's a sickening figure, $65,000 on this mobile video game. But I run this on YouTube full-time as a business. We make it back via the sponsors, the ads, and the support from all of the enablers out there. So I just want to say a massive thank you, because I would not be in this position where we can spend $65,000 on a mobile video game without the support of thousands of you out there. So I really, really do appreciate it. So mad love to all of the enablers. But this year I've been planning my roster for the future and kind of taking steps to make sure that we're in a really good position if we can get a little bit more lucky getting certain champions. Because again, we've had some really good crystal openings, but there's still like a few 6-star characters that I'm really, really after. But just to run you through my rosters, so in terms of the 6-star champions, we now have 94 6-star characters. 4 of these characters are currently a rank 3, so we got Silver Surfer and Namor, mainly for prestige, but I love playing both of them. Sunspot is a beast both in terms of his playstyle but also prestige as well. Nick Fury, I just love Nick Fury, man. I know I wanted him a rank 3, but I really want to get him awakened at some point in the future as well. And yeah, loads of rank 2 champions. Between 6-star rank 2 and 5-star rank 5, we got 50 characters at or above that power level. So yeah, the 6-star rank 2s, we got Guillotine 2099, Amazing, Thing, Havoc, so good. Iron Man Infinity War, personal favorite of mine, mainly sits on what is it, Alliance War defense for the most part. Exactly the same with Annihilus there. Wasp as well for the Ghost Synergy, man. Again, doesn't need to be awakened to be very, very good. Corvus doesn't get too much use in my roster, I would say, at the moment, just because I find Corvus, like, you know, he's not really like my go-to champion because I don't run the Suicide Masteries and I don't have him awakened. But for certain quests and speed farming, he's just an absolute god, man. There's so much damage so quickly. We've also got Sentinel, 6-star rank 2. I haven't played Sentinel in a while, but I love Sentinel, man. Really good for a lot of stuff when it came to 100% Act 6. And yeah, for the variant stuff has always been very reliable for there. Also, Longshot, dude, I love my 6-star rank 2 Longshot. If there's any scenario where there's just like so many buffs to punish and turn into like massive incinerate damage, he's just the guy to bring in. So yeah, love that dude. Venom as well is amazing. Perfect counter for Spider-Ham this month. Really, really good for that. But just all sorts of bits and bobs. Like, I think pretty much every single variant Venom's really, really good for, especially the variant 5 that came out, what is it, a few months back now. Then we got the 6-star rank 2 Sasquatch, and again, this guy does not need to be awakened to be a really, really good character. He's amazing for variant 5, and also when it comes to Act 7, I think he's going to have some really, really good uses in there as well. And then we got the 6-star Ghost, again, unawakened. I much prefer playing my 5-star Sig 200 over the 6-star, but Ghost is also scheduled to be in the next 6-star featured crystal, and we do have a tech to possibly take her up as well if we do manage to pull her. So yeah, that'd be amazing, man. 6-star rank 3 Ghost. I think if I do get her awakened, man, is probably going to be coming in the future. I've been debating like a fair bit between like her, Guillotine, and Warlock, but I think overall Ghost is just the most dominant if you know how to play her very, very well. But again, there's no real what is it, bad choice between the three of those. And then we also have the Immortal version of Hulk. Got really, really lucky recently out of a Cavalier Crystal. Again, he's not like the best character, but oddly, I quite like him for certain scenarios. And yeah, he's just really fun to play, man. The animations are really, really cool. But again, he does have big flaws in terms of his design, but hopefully we can find some good uses for him moving forward. Worst case scenario, just sits on Alliance War defense for diversity there. And then going down, we got Gambit. Might take up to rank 2 at some point, actually. Sabretooth, Morningstar, Sorcerer Supreme. All four of these could potentially be rank 2 options in the future. Doc Ock, I don't want to rank up because I got the 5-star maxed out. Ebony Maw, unless he gets like a massive revamp, is never getting ranked up. Symbiote Supreme, I've already got the 5-star rank 5, so I don't feel the need at the moment to take the 6-star version up. I might take Clairvoyant up to rank 2 at some point. And then we got a lot of characters I'm not really too fussed about taking up. The Falcon, I fully maxed out my 5-star Falcon because I really, really like his buff, but the 6-star, again, he needs to be like awakened and high sig to get the most out of him, so the 6-star really isn't too useful. That Gamora is going to be amazing for Act 7 though. Really, really excited to see her on the what is it? The final chapter Cosmic Path, because she's so good there. Mega Red, I might take up to rank 2 at some point, because we recently did get him awakened, but I also know that ideally to get the most out of him, we do want as many Sig Stones as possible, and that's just not really going to be a reality, because I need to use those mutant Sig Stones for prestige. So yeah, maybe in the future at some point, if we get a lot more dupes on him, I'll take him up to rank 2. Plus, I also don't run the Suicide Masteries frequently, so he's not really like what is it, that valuable for me at the moment. And also Domino, we've already got the 5-star rank 5, so yeah, she doesn't need to go up just yet there. So scrolling down, we've also got Captain Marvel, MVP champion. If we do get her awakened, might take her up to rank 2, but again, I do have the fully maxed out 5-star, kind of same with Aegon as well. Aegon is a character I love so much. I would love to get him up to 6-star rank 3 at some point, but again, I do want to get him awakened and at a decent sig before I commit to that investment. And then scrolling down, we got Captain America Infinity War. Cap is one of those characters, again, he's such a big investment that the 5-star rank 5 Sig 200, you know, is not going to be matched for quite a while when it comes to the 6-star performance there, so I'm happy with my fully maxed out 5-star. Warlock could be taken up at some point. I think he needs to be at least rank 2 probably, but again, my 5-star fully maxed out Warlock does kind of everything I need Warlock to do at the moment, and I don't find myself needing multiple Warlocks just yet. So yeah, that's a pretty good time. And then scrolling down, I don't think we got anybody like too amazing that we're sleeping on. Like a lot of meme tier characters, you know, you get some good, some bad, but again, a lot of 6-star champions that we are still missing, man. So many characters that are not in the 6-star roster. I think there's about 100 and what is it, 60 something 6-star champions, and yeah, we got 94 of them. Now, moving on to the 5-star roster, I've got 167 5-star champions. I would say about half of them are probably Sig 200. So throughout the game's life cycle, we've probably opened about 2,000 to 5,000 5-star champions, because again, we got so many dupes across many, many characters. There are certain characters, like I swear Blade Man, I've pulled like, you know, 20, 30 copies of. So yeah, it's just been mental, man. We've opened so many 5-stars, and that's been greatly accelerated by all the Cavalier Crystal openings that we do on this channel, but again, there's still like a really good chunk of characters, mainly some of the like older ones that were recently added as trophy 5-stars that we are missing. And also obviously Apocalypse Man, we don't have Airwalker, Immortal Abomination, Red Goblin, Red Guardian, so many of like these new featured characters that we've done massive openings for, we just don't have, unfortunately, in Scarlet Witch and Thor, and both versions of Vision. So yeah, there's still a lot of 5-star champions that we are missing, but again, nowadays, and with the state of my roster and you know, all the crazy resources that I have available, the main focus is on where I can building up my 6-star roster. But 5-star champions, again, at rank 5 is still really, really good, but 6 stars do have a fairly substantial boost in terms of the value of adrenaline, but also moving forward into Act 7, 6-star champions gain 700 base attack for all of Act 7 on top of their attack. So yeah, they get like another essential rank of boosting there. Plus also the adrenaline gets buffed up even more to mitigate damage, and also increased block proficiency. So like a good maxed out 5-star is still going to be really good moving forward, and 5 stars maxed out have so much value across the game at the moment. But again, 6 stars really are the future of the game, so I'm very often thinking about, you know, my 6-star roster over my 5-star one. However, with that said, I love my boy 5-star Dr. Doom. He gets used everywhere, man. I don't really use like Silver Surfer. Stealth Suit Spider-Man gets rare uses there. Again, with Surfer and Namor, like I got the 6-star version, so these two are pretty much bench for the most part. Captain Marvel and Nick Fury, I run them currently as a duo in Alliance Quest. We got the Symbiote Supreme if we need him. Another version of Sunspot, man. I really like having 2 Sunspots, because sometimes, depending on the paths that I'm taking, I'll either take like 2 Sunspots to Alliance Quest, or have like 1 Sunspot in Alliance Quest and 1 Sunspot in Alliance War. I'm a huge fan of Sunspot, man. I think he's such a good character, and at least for me, like a really strong Beyond God tier champion. And yeah, it's just going to be amazing for Act 7 as well. Like, he's wiping up on the beta. I can't wait to see him perform in that piece of content. We've also got Blade. Blade doesn't really get used too much anymore, I would say. The Havoc gets a fair bit of use. Aegon, when it comes to like big stuff, man, gets some solid use. Squirrel Girl, I will occasionally use in Alliance Quest if like Nick Fury is busy in war. Vision Arcus doesn't really get too much use. Mojo, one of my favorite fun characters to play. Torch is amazing for so much stuff. He gets very frequent use, mainly in like Alliance War and kind of progression content. Falcon I've been using and testing for all sorts of stuff at the moment. Just really fun for like shutting off various nodes and mechanics, because that ability accuracy reduction is so powerful. The 5-star Warlock I use for anything that I need Warlock for. This guy comes to what is it, Alliance War a fair bit. Netflix Daredevil, very disappointed with the buff, generally speaking. I kind of wish that I'd waited until it was in the game before I ranked him up. But, you know, maybe we can find some good uses for him in the future. Domino, Flaming Trinity is occasionally very fun to run and spam heavy attacks. Doesn't get, like, too much use anymore, but I'm interested to see how she does perform when it does come to Act 7, because she might need to be, like, demoted a tier. I know there's been, like, a lot of people in the tier list comments section and replies saying that Domino deserves to be moved down to solid god tier, and I kind of see the perspective, but I need to do a little bit more testing before I do that demotion. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. We've also got Medusa, amazing for shutting down robots. My Cap, who I love for all sorts of different scenarios, man. His utility, if you build the team around him, is just so damn good, like spamming heavy attacks, debuffs for days. Stark Spidey doesn't get too much use. He's good for variant 5 and has served me well in some variants. Ghost, if I need to use a Ghost, is the 5-star Sig 200 one, just because again, that's power gain from Ghost Awakened ability is so valuable. Same with Void as well. Like, you know, Max Sig is just so much more powerful than an unawakened 6-star version. So yeah, they're really good 5 stars to invest in. Doc Ock, I love for a bit of fun. He does have certain scenarios. He's really good now for the Tech Cavalier event quest. I do need to do an updated Doc Ock showcase there. Colossus is a friggin' beast after his buff, man. Full synergies. This guy is god nuking everybody. Morningstar hasn't really had too much use again. I don't like playing her too often, but she's nice to play in certain scenarios where you ramp up and focus pretty much solely on her. Hulkbuster, I love this man. He's so good. I'm so glad I took him up to rank 5. Been playing him for all sorts recently. Cosmic Ghost Rider as well. I was practicing a little bit earlier today on Cosmic Ghost Rider in the monthly side event, and this guy's crazy, man. I really, really hope I get the 6-star. I'll be very happy to have 2 Cosmic Ghost Riders. So yeah, I'd love the 6-star rank 3 at some point in the future, because his damage is just you know, beyond broken, man. So good. Old Man Logan doesn't really get used. Hyperion gets some solid uses, man. Hyperion's still so good. Magneto, if it's like a metal opponent, man, that Cosmic Ghost Rider Final Cavalier boss, this guy just like one-shot every single time with the special 3. He's just so overpowered versus metal champions. And also Luke Cage is very fun for chaining on stuns, and really good for the updated Science Cavalier event quest node. So yeah, he's got some cool uses there. But then moving down, again, we got so many 5-star champions, man. 167 5-star champions in the roster currently. But again, I think it goes up to a a maximum of 183 characters that are available as 5 stars. So yeah, there are some 4 stars and 6 stars that aren't available as 5-star champions currently as well. So yeah, the roster in this game is huge, man. It's like, I think about 200 now. Might be slightly less than that. But yeah, it is honestly so mental. So yeah, that's it for the 6-star and also 5-star roster tours. The 4-star roster, we've 183 4-star champions. We're missing 3 of them. We don't have Deadpool, Hitmonkey, or Spider-Ham. But when it comes to 4-star characters, there are characters like, what is it, Platinum Pool, Gold Pool, Wolverine, Weapon X that aren't available as 4-star champions as well. But again, we've got pretty much all of them. And just to show you the resources as well, because again, I do currently have rank 3 6-star champions. I've got 4 up. However, I do have the ability to take like 3 more characters up, probably 4 more up very quickly. But the position I'm in, I'm trying to make like the best investments for the future of my roster and the future of the game as well. So ideally, I want to give that tech one, if I can awaken Ghost to Ghost, the Mystic one is to Doctor Doom, and the Science one was going to go to Human Torch. I haven't got a Torch yet as a 6-star champion, so he's probably my ideal there. Spider-Ham is really good though, and I love that his utility is what is it? Very unique, very different, but I don't have a 6-star version of Spider-Ham yet, so I'm getting way too ahead of myself. But, you know, he'd definitely be a character that I would consider there, but also for the Cosmic, again, I think if I was to do another Cosmic Ghost Rider would be a great rank 3, and the next mutant, when I eventually form one, would love to be Apocalypse. And also, looking at the skill one, if I had to rank up another skill, because again, I've got Nick Fury up there already, because I really like him, but it'd be either Aegon or Stealth Suit Spider-Man for Prestige, because like bringing up the Prestige list here, again, I've always got to consider that in case I want to jump into competitive scenarios, and we also don't know like how important Prestige is going to be for like the solo competitive stuff that's coming next year as well. So again, it's always something I'm considering there. So again, I've already got Silver Surfer and Sunspot like fully maxed out, man, so I've got the top 2 up there. We've also got Namor as well, man, so you've got some fat Prestige coming from those 3 characters. If I could get Doctor Doom, again, I've got the Catalyst, I've got the Mystic Awakening Gem as well, I got loads of Signature Stones, so he could go up there, man, but we've just not been lucky enough to get Doctor Doom. But aside from that, again, Stealth Suit Spider-Man, number 7 on the Prestige list, really good there. Immortal Abomination, if I did get him as a 6-star champion, I definitely consider the rank 3, because I don't think he's as good overall in comparison to Spider-Ham and Human Torch. However, he's a really decent character that provides some unique utility in the right matchup and scenario. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having him at 6-star rank 3, but we'll see, man. Again, Apocalypse is pretty up there, man. He's got some really nice Prestige, again, in the top 10 6-star rank 3, so also he'd be a really good, like, 5th one to have as well. But, like, we'll see what happens, because, again, you can't, like, pick and choose exactly what you want your roster to look like. I just know that I never want to take Thor up, and I never want to take Phoenix up, man. I'm definitely not fussed about those 2. But a lot of these other characters, you know, I certainly wouldn't mind if it, you know, is a good decision for my roster and also Prestige as well. Again, one thing we are saving up for, and this is coming in a week and a bit, is the next 6-star featured hero crystal. So currently we've got 140,000 6-star shards. I've also got some max sig ability crystals to open, so this is probably going to be, at the time of its release in 9 days, about 150,000, maybe 165 if I can make a really big push. So yeah, I'm very excited for that, man. Again, Ghost is going to be in that, Cosmic Ghost Rider, we've also got Apocalypse, Professor X, Dragon Man. So again, there's a lot of really exciting big wins in that crystal, and hopefully we can get a little bit lucky. But ladies and gentlemen, also to show you finally as well, so my current Prestige stands at 12,602, but again, I have like 2 6-star rank 3 champions that really need to be up there to bring it up to like the 13,500 region, but I want to make sure I'm investing in the right characters that are going to have longevity both in their use but also in their prestige as well. And we've got just under 2.4 total base hero rating, and the total number of heroes is just over 750 there. So yeah, that's where we're at. December 2020 account tour, $65,000 spent on this mobile video game, so thank you once again for all your support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.